fail. So maintenance, the owners, the investors, the haulage companies must invest in serious maintenance, preventive and all of that, to make sure that their vehicles do not malfunction on the way. So maintenance, high safety practice in those organizations. I worked in a haulage company some time ago where we had trailers that move company goods everywhere. And we have a very good system. As a matter of fact, before a trailer leaves the compound, we ensure that everybody is involved in the maintenance of the vehicle: the driver, the mechanics, the electricians, the vulcanizer, the whole system. Those of us who were in charge of the control were also involved, because the vehicles were monitored.
Okay.
Yes, the trackers could tell when the vehicle is overspeeding, and it will give us a signal, and we could alert the driver that we are overspeeding. So such controls are very, very important for any investor that is doing that business. So that will enable the vehicles to move very, very smoothly, to avoid mechanical faults. Then, very important, drivers training.
Okay.
The drivers must be well trained, oriented in defensive driving, driver's development, all the ethics, and they must follow traffic rules on the road. Unfortunately, many people who drive in Nigeria are not trained. They are not trained. They just knew how to move a vehicle, and that is just it. But
they just can't move us.
Yes, the rules of the road, they don't know.
All right. There's a message here that just popped in. It says, good morning, Victor. I keep wondering, why are tankers still allowed to move during the day? Their movement should be restricted to nights, except we have designated routes for them. AGK is sending that one in from my papa. Well, for the movement of wet cargo, I think the law did not restrict them to night, actually, because they carry very essential, very essential commodities. Yeah. So, it's the trucks, those that carry dry goods, dry cargo, that were restricted to night journeys. But I doubt if that has been enforced right now. Anyway, thank you so much, EGK, for your contribution. What do you have to say to EGK's contribution?
Well, it's a good point, but you have also responded. I know that during one governor in Lagos State, there was a restriction of those trucks to night movement. They gave them time that they can set out. But these days, I don't think it is happening like that
any longer.
So
right.
I believe that such regulations, if they were very effective, they should have been sustained. Are you getting it?
Right.
But unfortunately, they are not sustained, and that is where government need to also do better.
All right. So my colleague was suggesting earlier on that I think there's need for us to look for ways of enforcing people that scoop fuel. Once you have this kind of accident, maybe they should be probably picked up.
Yes, that is what I said, that they should be arrested. Because, like I said, they were stealing, and stealing is a criminal offense, and it was an economic thing they were doing, economic sabotage. Someone is losing investment, and you are happy taking advantage of that person. And all of us claim to be religious, either traditional or the mainstream religion.
Right.
And
so they should be picked up.
They should be picked up.
All right, 08099120777. What do you think we can do to curtail people who are always in the habit of going out there to scoop fuel once there's an accident? What do you think we should do to them? Let's hear from you. What's your thinking about that kind of action, considering what happened at the Liverpool Bridge on Monday? A message here says, good morning, Victor. Why do people still scoop fuel from tankers? Is it poverty, greed, or ignorance? Let's take this call. Hello there.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Dayo Adeniji, calling from Ikeja.
All right, Dayo, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I totally agree with the safety personnel in the studio there that people should be arrested. To me, not necessarily because it is stealing, but because of the danger because of the danger that is, attached to it.
Okay.
They are risking their life, and it is a criminal offense because that is what we call when you kill yourself. Sorry, I'm fine with English.
Right. I understand.
Suicide. That is suicidal. It's suicidal.
Okay.
So it's a criminal offense. And then also, I would suggest that immediately we have such things happening, security personnel should be deployed to such things so that people are stopped from coming there to scoop. Whether or not people scoop it, the thing will flow to wherever it is. And then, so people, security personnel should be deployed to deter people from coming close to that place because of life, especially.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dayo. All right, we do appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so security should be deployed. But another school of thought says, well, people go there to school because of poverty. Do you agree with that?
Well, that is not a very good excuse. Like we are saying, this is life. There's no excuse that will make you put your life at risk, great risk. We have seen this several times, hundreds of people dying. The records show that in 2024, about 411 people died from such incidents.
Wow.
So, and when it happens, every system is affected. The individual, his family, then the government is affected, both at the state and federal level. So there's no excuse. What level of poverty will make you go and commit suicide? Because it's suicidal. If it happens now, these contents are highly flammable.
Right. So it's not just about poverty. It's about greed.
It's about, in fact, ignorance
Okay.
of safety risk and safety concerns around such incidents.
All right. So something serious needs to be done to change the orientation of the average Nigerian. These are words of Mr. Innocent, who sent that message. Thank you so much. Another one here says, Mr. Banife, why do tankers move during peak traffic hours? Sheung Ibrahim is sending that one. Sheung, I think I just explained that. They carry very essential goods, and if they are to be restricted, definitely getting those essential goods might be a major challenge. So until we're able to, carry those cargo through the rail, and once that is not available, then we'll still have to make do with, what we're doing right now, with the process that we're having right now, whereby tankers have to be the ones to carry those goods. 08099120777 and 09153877127. All right, so I was just saying that it beats my imagination that this is happening in Lagos in 2026.
That's the situation on ground. That is the reality, and that is why Nigerians have to educate themselves more about safety.
All right, let me take this call. Lagos Traffic Radio. Hello there.
Good morning, Victor. How are you?
Very good. Who am I speaking with?
Yes, you are talking to Mr. Peter.
All right, Peter, go ahead.
You see, the problem is this. If that incident had taken place in the night, it would have been worse.
Okay.
Because, don't mind Nigeria, they will go there with every form of light, either naked or not.
Okay.
It will have been disastrous than you saw. Are you getting me?
Right.
So restricting them to the night or evening movement is not safe at all.
Okay.
It's even better they move during the day.
All right.
Because it happened in the day that there was no fire incident.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Peter. Because of time constraints, we do appreciate you. All right, so restriction or no restriction, what people are saying this morning is that there must be a kind of plan, emergency response plan for these things that can be activated, and then we can prevent the loss of lives, right?
Very well. Very well.
As we round off this morning, Desire, what's the message to our people, and how do you think we can change?
So my message is get aware about hazards, about risk, about safety. Train yourself, and do not take unnecessary risk because of so-called poverty. Poverty is here, and we all know, and so we cannot endanger our lives and the lives of other people because of poverty. So let's educate ourselves. Then government should do more in regulating, enforcing, and picking up. I support picking up of people who are committing these crimes.
All right, then. For those who would like to connect with you after this program, how can they reach you?
Okay, you can contact me on 08028396898. 08028396898.
All right. We'll leave
Yes.
it at that for now. Desire, nice having you in the studios. Thank you so much for being here.
It's my pleasure, Victor.
Okay, then. So, safety implications for wet cargo transportation. Liverpool Bridge tanker incident in focus. That has been our focus this morning. And Desire Obanife is a safety professional, several years standing. He is also the CEO of Citizen Safety Services Limited. We have to go. The program has been produced by Dio Anthony. And I say a big thank you to Daniel Downsey of our social media unit. Our executive producer is Tayo Akonli. My name is Victor Terry. Have a great day. Bye.
Click on Settings. Then scroll to Safety and Emergency. Click on Safety and Emergency. Then click on Emergency Contacts. Click on Add Contacts. After adding the contacts, click on Medical Information. And fill the information. This is how to set up your in case of emergency.
Governor expresses readiness to collaborate with Nigerian Law School to improve legal education. Federal government seeks correct use of diplomatic technologies. And on the foreign scene, United States President Donald Trump heads to Davos to meet with world leaders. And in sport, the Lagos State Weightlifting Association donates equipment to enhance athletes' training. Now the news in details. I am Temi Dayo Anthony. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has expressed readiness to collaborate with the Nigerian Law School Lagos campus to improve legal education and training. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this when he received the newly appointed Director General of the Nigerian Law School, Dr. Oluwagbemisola Ojushote, on a courtesy visit at Lagos House Marina. Responding to law school request, the governor promised to look into the accommodation situation that was listed as one of their challenges, noting that conducive living environment will enable teachers impact the students with knowledge.
Lagos continues to remain the first place, as first amongst equal, if we dare say, because you all started here for a very, very, very long time. And we know that you have bigger spaces in Abuja, but this is where, if you still do the numbers, a lot of your students still want to stay in Lagos if the accommodation can take them. So we do not also want to lose that.
Earlier, the Director General Nigeria Law School, Oluwagbemisola Ojushote, sought the support of the Lagos State government for the reacquisition of the Igbo Shiri land, describing it as historic property that represents the heritage and identity of the school. Mrs. Ojushote said that in spite of the availability of larger facilities at the law school's Abuja campus, many students still prefer the Lagos campus because of proximity and convenience.
So we would appreciate if an immediate intervention can be given, acquiring the bushiri, towards the bushiri, and then also providing immediate accommodation for them, because for better outputs, nobody's around there. We are not even asking for there. I know that Lagos State has partnership with a number of building agencies and companies, and so it would be good if some can just be given to some of them to use for the time. Maybe outright or maybe for the time being.
The Director General maintained that improved learning environment, staff welfare, and accommodation were critical to achieving better outcomes in the training of future lawyers. The Lagos State government has concluded plans to commence the first phase of the rehabilitation works on the Etiosa-Lekki-Epe Expressway on Sunday,